The scent of old paper and brewing coffee always calmed Ilara. Her small, independent bookstore, The Bound Pages, was her sanctuary, a quiet haven away from the relentless hum of the city. She loved the predictable rhythm of her days, arranging new arrivals, recommending forgotten classics, and occasionally losing herself in a particularly captivating first chapter. Her life was simple, predictable, and she liked it that way. Across town, Anya Petrova's life was anything but simple or predictable. As one of Hollywood's rising stars, her days were a whirlwind of scripts, red carpets, and paparazzi flashes. Every move was scrutinized, every word weighed. She craved anonymity, a moment where she wasn't Anya Petrova, the actress, but just Anya. One rainy Tuesday, a sudden downpour caught Anya off guard during a rare, unchaperoned stroll. Ducking into the nearest doorway, she found herself in front of The Bound Pages. The warm glow spilling from the windows and the quiet murmur within beckoned her in. Ilara was perched on a rolling ladder, meticulously dusting a top shelf of poetry, when the bell above the door chimed. She glanced down to see a woman shaking rain from her dark, wavy hair, her eyes scanning the shelves with an almost childlike wonder. Ilara didn't recognize her, which was a pleasant change. Most people who wandered in either knew her by name or were tourists looking for a quick photo op. "Quite a storm out there," Ilara offered, descending the ladder. The woman smiled, a soft, genuine curve of her lips that made Ilara's breath hitch slightly. "It came out of nowhere. This place is lovely. So quiet." "That's the idea," Ilara chuckled, gesturing around. "Looking for anything in particular, or just escaping the deluge?" "Escaping, mostly," Anya admitted, running a finger along the spine of a worn copy of Wuthering Heights. "But now that I'm here, maybe something to get lost in. Something real. Not like, a blockbuster script." She laughed, a low, melodic sound. Ilara considered her. "Real, huh? How about something that makes you think? Or feel deeply? Both, if possible." "All right," Ilara said, a spark of excitement in her eyes. "Follow me. I have just the thing." She led Anya to a secluded corner filled with independent fiction and literary gems. "Have you ever read anything by Alice Munro?" Anya picked up a collection of short stories. "I don't think so. My reading list is usually dictated by work." She flipped through a few pages. "This feels different." "Good different." They talked for what felt like minutes, but was closer to an hour, about books, about the rain, about the unexpected joy of finding a quiet corner in a loud world. Anya bought the Munro collection and, just before leaving, turned back to Ilara. "Thank you, Ilara," she said, reading the name tag pinned to Ilara's apron. "This was exactly what I needed. I'm Anya, by the way." "Nice to meet you, Anya," Ilara replied, feeling a warmth spread through her chest. "Come back anytime." Anya did come back. She started appearing at The Bound Pages every few days, always when the store was quietest. They'd talk for hours, sometimes about books, sometimes about life. Ilara found herself looking forward to Anya's visits with an eagerness she hadn't felt in years. Anya, in turn, found herself confiding in Ilara in ways she never had with anyone else. Ilara knew nothing of her fame, and Anya cherished that. One sunny afternoon, Anya was helping Ilara rearrange a display of new releases. Their hands brushed, and a jolt went through both of them. Anya looked up, her gaze meeting Ilara's. The air crackled with unspoken feelings. "Ilara," Anya began, her voice a soft whisper, "there's something I need to tell you." Before she could continue, a group of tourists burst into the store, cameras flashing. "Oh my God! It's Anya Petrova," one shrieked, pointing. Anya flinched, her carefully constructed anonymity crumbling around her. Ilara watched, stunned, as the quiet woman she knew transformed into the poised, slightly guarded celebrity she saw on magazine covers. The tourists swarmed, asking for autographs and photos. Anya, with a practiced, weary smile, began to oblige, her eyes darting to Alara, a look of apology and fear in them. Alara felt a pang of confusion, then a strange sense of betrayal. "You're Anya Petrova?" she asked, her voice barely audible over the commotion. Anya nodded, her shoulders slumping slightly. "I'm so sorry, Alara. I wanted to tell you. I liked being just Anya here. With you." The store cleared out eventually, leaving an awkward silence. Alara stared at Anya, the woman she was falling for, who had kept such a huge part of her life a secret. "Why didn't you tell me?" Alara asked, her voice tight. Anya stepped closer, her expression earnest. "Because I didn't want you to treat me differently. I wanted to know if you liked me, Alara. Not the actress. Just me. And I really like you. More than I've liked anyone in a long time." She reached out, gently taking Alara's hand. "I know it was wrong to hide it, and I'm truly sorry. But everything we talked about, everything I felt, that was real." Alara looked at their joined hands, then up at Anya's vulnerable eyes. The hurt was still there, but beneath it, a deeper feeling stirred. She saw the fear in Anya's gaze, the genuine regret. "You really like me?" Alara asked, her voice softer now. Anya squeezed her hand. "More than like, Alara. I think I'm falling for you. The quiet bookstore owner who knows exactly what book to recommend and makes me feel like myself again." A small smile touched Alara's lips. The world outside might be loud and chaotic, but in her quiet bookstore, with Anya's hand in hers, it felt like everything was finally falling into place. "I think I'm falling for you too, Anya," Alara confessed, her thumb tracing circles on Anya's skin. "Even the famous part." Anya's smile widened, radiating relief and joy. "Good," she whispered, leaning in closer. "Because I was really hoping you would."
Thank y'all for listening. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe.